My name is Bruce. This is Marcus, and we're here with Urban CampFire.
We've got an incredible show for y'all today.
Wherever they burn books in this country, more children die because of violence.
Some foreign power, some group of terrorists.
Than any other disease or illness.
Some foreign power, some group of terrorists. Some individual concern.
Here with us from Hyundai Motor Bear today is Chris Hosford. Fighting an enemy. They have partnered with us because they, as a corporate entity, have a great deal of concern in this very issue of violence and violence as it affects young people.
How many of you all have been directly affected by violence?
Well, there's been race problems at my school.
There were Armenian and Hispanic.
Which is ridiculous because we're all humans.
Who fought over a misunderstanding.
We talked about violence. Where does the anger come from?
The core of violence, I think, is the anger issues we have.
Man, I've been dealing with my anger since I was 4 years old.
I'm dealing that with myself.
Violence comes from many of us don't know who we are. And I have controlled my anger by learning about myself.
We don't belong here.
I lived in Africa for a year where I studied with shamans.
We were brought here against our will.
And I found out that the true nature of spirit
They brought us from our homeland.
comes from learning yourself.
The race that controls the past, controls the living present, and therefore the future.
Have you ever encountered a situation where you saw the direct relationship between something violent someone did and something that they saw or listened to or heard?
I think that people get misled by images they see on TV.
When you guys watch TV, you guys look for it for the entertainment, not the base, okay?
It's not about how it's just entertainment. The way they show you this entertainment displays how they think about you.
You just said, when I asked you today, you said media and whites. Do you think that they're one and the same?
Yes, they control it.
Whites run the media kind of thing. I agree with it to an extent, but you also have BET, Black Entertainment Television.
That's one channel, that's one channel.
And I don't think BET is wrong. I have no problem with it, but you just have to look at the cultural difference. And if there was a WET, White Entertainment Television, or something like that, the people running it would be considered members of the KKK.
From my opinion, that past is trouble in my eyes.
If you don't know your past, then you don't know your future.
If you don't know about your past, then you won't know what's in store for you in the future.
To blame their misfortunes on something, they blame it on the past.
Like blacks or whatever, they use the fact that we were in slavery and things like that as a crutch.
It comes from the past.
As an excuse, but some people use it as a building block.
A lot of the anger also comes from the past.
Of course you're going to be angry. Do you know that my ancestors, the Chumash, are buried in the missions in California? When we used to die at 21 years of age, they would bury us, put us in a big ditch, get our bones, chop them up, mix the bones up with the clay, and that's how they build all the missions. Now, do you think spiritually all this had some type of connection? Of course it did.